What's going on, everybody? Wow, time here, back with another live stream. We're just gonna be hanging out for a little bit, making some gold. Yes, sir. Gonna be selling this ATV now. Okay, so this is going for like 15 to 20k consistently, but then all of a sudden, somebody decided they were going to start listing it for 4k. So I'm not even going to list it. I'm just going to hold on to it. Not even messing with it for that low. That's ridiculous. So, first thing we want to do is we need like 4 more Blood of Sargeras. And that way we can craft our... Let's see what else we need. Let's clear all this stuff out. Felcore Harness, Q. So we actually need a bunch of stuff. So let's see. Gathering, let's go ahead and pick up this stuff here before we go farm the rest of it. That way we can just fly right on over in High Mountain and get it. So we need Demon Steel Bar. And we need 100 of them. Looks like we're actually cheaper to buy them right now. Oh, not that many. So we're going to buy 100 of these. Bellhide, we need 10. Okay. Easy peasy. Infernal Brimstone. We need 10 of those. Alright, easy. Open all bots. Alright, now let's see if we've got any juicy blood quests here that can give us 4 more. If we do, that'd be nice. Ooh, we do not, but we've got one here. Pump action bandage gun. Stolen artifacts collected. Alright, so we're gonna make this pump action bandage gun because I'm not crafting it because it actually sells for a lot. Let's see. Pump action bandage gun. Yeah, it sells for like 1600. Do I have any auctions? I actually have one in auction, but I'm just gonna buy a Fellbringer and a True Barrel. We'll just go ahead and buy those. No big deal. Fellbringer and True Barrel. Alright, so we want a True Iron Barrel and a Fellbringer. I think that should do it. Let's go craft it. Engineering. I've actually made quite a bit of gold off these. Crafting them and reselling them, but we're going to turn this into some Blood of Sargeras. We need to fly to, I think, Azuna. Yes. Where is that? Velshara, I guess is how you say it. Oh, and our queue for the Headless Horseman guy popped. So let's go ahead and knock that out real quick. We got a flight point over here. Whoop, already went in. Hello, hello. Go ahead and start this up. I still need the Headless Horseman mount. So, still farming it, another year farming it without getting it. There's not really much else you can actually get from this. I mean, there is, but there's nothing you can get like to make gold, right? So you can get the mount. That's about the only cool thing he drops. He does drop a transmog though that makes your head look like a pumpkin. So that's sort of cool, I guess, if you like your head to look like a pumpkin. And he drops some other, like, I think I'm using the sword that he drops. Summon a pumpkin soldier to burn your foes. Ooh, let's use that. Oh, we already killed him. Where's my pumpkin soldier at, though? Did it summon a pumpkin soldier for me? Yes, look. Here's my pumpkin soldiers that it summoned for me. That's pretty cool. Alright. Penny pouch, I don't know what that is. Let's open up this and see if we get it. Did we get it? No, we didn't. We did not, but we can fly around on a broom. Alright, leave the instance group. So let's get these Blood of Sargeras so that we can craft the Steelbound Harness. And the Steelbound Harness is going to net us. Wasn't coming up. Belcore. Interesting. Let's do this. Belcore Hound Harness. Ooh, we're gonna make us 31k right now. That's pretty sweet. It's probably about the best gold per hour, honestly, farming bloods to make that. Right. I'm excited for Dragonflight though, for when you can fly a little faster. Like, I hate how long it takes you to fly. Like, I want to go turn this quest in, I want to go do this quest, and then I want to be done with it, right? But you have to, it takes forever for you to fly there. Unguarded Thistleleaf Treasure. What's going on, everybody? Let's turn this in. Wrong button. Okay. Boom. Got 2 there. And let's fly over and get our next 2. Way over here. Right, let's take the flight point. So one of the cool things about doing, like, getting these old quests and getting materials and stuff is you slowly gather rep with the different factions, and then you can get these paragons. One of the ones that I want is the Valarhar. I need a little bit more. I could farm this if I wanted to, but I just sort of do it slowly. By turning in these quests and stuff like that for bloods, but you have a chance to get like a thunder dragon mount out of that thing, which is pretty cool. But right now, like I said, if you use it, for those of you that are just joining, we're getting these last 2 bloods because I need 50 to make the Falcor harness mount. After that, I am going to go do some iron docks and see what we can get there, because it's supposed to be pretty good. I've never had much luck with it, but I'm going to get it and just get the transmogs and stuff from iron docks, and I'm going to put it on a character where that's all I'm really going to sell on them, and just see how good it is for the week. Because you always run into people that are like, oh, I made 180,000 gold in 1 week off of running iron docks, and so I'm like, yeah, that sounds a little suspicious to me. But we can at least get some runs in. And then I've got, if we got time, I've got some pretty cool skinning farms from the Burning Crusade that actually do really well. Stolen artifacts. I'm just gonna fly around and pick them up. Legion was probably one of my favorite expansions. Mist of Pandaria and then Legion, I would say. BFA was really fun at the start. I did not like Draenor. Well, I take that back. I liked Draenor. There hasn't really been an expansion that I've hated, but Draenor was probably like my least favorite. I'll just say that. Alright, so now where do we get these artifacts at? Do you think we get them from killing people? Yep, looks like it. Well, that's easy. Easy peasy. So there was a guy in Discord the other day, I think it was a guy in Discord, and they actually did get the BlackRock Bulwark from Iron Docks drop, which is like several 100,000 gold shield drop. As far as I know, that's like the drop that you want when you're farming Draenor. Okay, so let's see. Do we have 50? We have 50. Alright, so now let's make our way to High Mountain, to where we can craft it and then get it up on the auction house. So we need to go to Ironhorn Enclave. This is what I mean about flying. I just want to go there. Like, I don't want to spend game time just like touring the scenery, right? So I think that the new dragon ride would be cool. Y'all who are watching, have you ever had any luck with farming iron docks? It seems to be like the thing to do. I'm gonna do it on my DK, by the way, just because my druid is already full of stuff, and I want somebody that doesn't really have a lot of items, so I can sort of see the items selling, if they sell, that I'm farming on a specific character. Started farming the Vial of the Sands on a new server. I wish you luck. I actually got Vial of the Sands on my first attempt, which I know hurts, but if it makes you feel better, it goes for garbage on the realm that I'm on. I actually should probably change realms. It only makes like 2,000 to 4,000 gold on my realm that I have it on. So hopefully you're on a realm that you can make some good stuff. Also remember, if you have a goblin, you can get the mats, the vendor mats, for like 20% off. You're gonna make 5,000 something gold extra automatically just by getting the discount. So if you're a goblin, you can do that, and if you're an alliance player, remember, if you have a horde player, you can buy those and then send them to your alliance player, so you'll save the gold that way. Or if you're exalted with the Rashajan guys, which is an arduous journey. It's much better if you have a goblin. It's a lot faster. By selling the thing that increases progress on artifact, I have made like 80k. That's awesome, but I don't know what thingy you're talking about. Increases progression on artifact. There's on your artifact. I'm not sure I know what that is, man. If you find out what that is, could you post it for us? I'm interested to see what item that is. Anyway, we're gonna list this. So Steelbone Harness selling for 37k or 36k, gonna make about 31k off of it. That is amazing. However, this is selling for garbage, so I'm gonna hold on to that for a while. Let's go farm some iron docks. The Manted Amber Silver. You know what, dude? I've never heard of that. That's pretty cool. Manted Amber Silver. All right, let's take our slow DK and let's run through Iron Docks some. Keystone that can complete manted archaeology artifacts with missing fragments. Okay. Says it's rewarded from this. This is rewarded from something. These can be combined with manted projects to function the same way. 20 fragments per amber. Can be found when looting surveyed dig sites as a reward for completing pristine manted archaeology quests or looted from ancient haunt Shah that can spawn when surveying. Okay. That is interesting. Let's see. Manted. You're right, dude. 500 gold each. So what do you do? Do you just dig archaeology sites and go for them, or what? Because that's pretty cool. Really? So you just how many do you think that you get? You're just digging for I guess it's Pandaria, right? You dig Pandaria archaeology sites. How often do you think that they drop? That's crazy. There's so much in this game, like so many different ways to make gold. It's interesting seeing what everybody comes up with. All right, Iron Docks, here we come. We're gonna get something good. You know what else I want to do on this character? I want to get the set from Maldraxxus, but I don't want to do all the quests. Right, I want to get whatever it's called here. This. I want to get this. I think this looks super sick, but I don't want to do all the quests to get it. So one of the reasons I'm doing this on my DK as well is I can death gate out. I guess you could do like a group thing, right? Where you can start a group, then enter and do it that way. But let's do it this way. Let's start our loot appraiser. So I don't know the perfect way to run this. I do know that these mobs have a hard time like getting aggro. Like I have to stop a lot just to like get aggro on them, which is annoying. So if anybody has like an optimum route to run this, I'm not opposed to taking advice. Pretty much what I've been doing is I just group all these up, and then I take them up to the left, and then I line of sight them, and then I burn them all down, and then I grab everything else in the dungeon and I take it all the way to the end. Having a speed set I don't think doesn't really matter too much in here, because I mean you're mounted for like most of the time anyway. But like these guys, like you have to like stand on them for a while to get their attention, right? Pick them all up here. So just sort of like get them all right here, and then I don't actually even need to line of sight them. They're all sort of just piled up right here. And I just burn them down and see what I get. Shardback Vam something. Got Shardback Vam Braces of the Peerless, and then this says it's 13k Warp Scale Vest of Fireflesh, whatever that is. Did I pick it up? I didn't register on Loot Appraiser. Just keep going. I pick up the rest of them, and it's pretty much how I run it. Oh, it only calculated this at 2 gold. That's weird. All right, there we go. So I gather all these guys up. See how he's like not aggroing? It's annoying. And then I'll run them all to the end. Bum, 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 bum. This was a fun dungeon for them to actually reintroduce. So I like the idea that they're doing with Mythic Plus, where they're going to do the current content dungeons. So they're going to do like half Dragonflight dungeons and then half old dungeons, and then they're going to switch to like the other Dragonflight dungeons and then switch up the old ones. I think that's cool. I think that'll keep the dungeons for the season. I think it'd keep it mixed up and keep it fresh. I think it'd be fun. All right, just grabbing everybody. It takes me a lot of times. It'll take me around 5 minutes to run this, which is what I hear is like fairly normal. So I've tried it a few different ways, and this is the best way that I got. All right. Okay, and then I just sort of go around here, line of sight. Just wait for them to come. Does take him a little bit to all get down here. Terror Claw bindings. So I always get this stuff that like it says it has a certain gold value, but it has like no sale history. Terror Claw jerking the Peerless. Let's see what that does. Get out of combat here. Alright. I don't have skinning, but you could skin these as well. Not like it would give you much. It's like raw beast hide or something. It's like not much at all. Alright, so we got a second downtime before we can get back on our little portal here. So let's go in here and see what we got. Alright, we'll sell all that off. Let's see. This here, warp scale vest of the fire flash. 0.1 sell rate. This thing's got an 0.1 sell rate. We'll sell this. This doesn't have any sell rate. That doesn't have any sell rate. So, but that's what we got pretty much. Those four right there. I think that's all. Oh no, we got these Terror Claw bindings. And wherever this is. So let's go ahead and post them while we're waiting. Alright, let's get all this stuff posted. Not the blacksmith hammer. Dude, if I sold some of those right there for that amount, that would be super sick. Alright, let's load this back up and go back in. Alright, reset. Let's get back on our mount. See, I wish you could just run by them like this and get aggro, but you can't. Like, does anybody know a way around that? A lot of times if you run by them, you don't get aggro. You have to like stop. Well, I guess maybe they aggroed me there. Let's just do it. See how much aggro we can get by just running around. No, never mind. They did not aggro. They were just shooting at the targets, the fake targets that they have. Go ahead and grab him. Don't forget, everybody, that it's Hallow's End. You can go farm the Coin of Many Faces toy. It's the only time you can get it. And then also Spectral Grog. Alright, I'll just burst them down here. We got a cord and a robe. What do we think they sell for? Let's see. 9K and 1K. But again, no sell rate or really low sell rate. We did sell some Rylac eggs. I know my face is in the way of my chat, but we just sold some of the Rylac eggs for 44 silver. Like the TSM value here, 14k. I actually need to change that to I want to change that to the market price. I'll have to do that here in a second. I think I did it on my other PC, but not on this one. Because sometimes my realm it's listed like crazy high, but I mean doesn't mean it's going to sell for that. It's just listed for that. So I'd like to have a more realistic price, I guess. Going for hopefully the Blackrock Bulwark would be nice. Keep forgetting that doesn't hurt me. I'm used to like, oh crap, it's going off because this is like a Mythic Plus also. But completely harmless when you're just doing the normal dungeon mode, not Mythic Plus. Just run right through it. I guess I might as well just go kill this cat boss over here, right, while I'm waiting for everything to come. Give me a little bit extra gold. Just from selling off the blues that he drops. 200k in the last 2 days. That's awesome. I want to watch videos. How did you do that, sir? Or ma'am? Soulkeeper Spellblade? Oh yeah, transmog? What kind of transmog? I mean, are you doing like blacksmithing or what are you doing? Yeah, some of that just depends, right? Like I've got some mounts that I'm selling that are gonna make like 100 something K when they sell, but they're not gonna sell like every week. Yeah, blacksmithing weapon. You mean like a Sulfurian's hammer and like Phantom Blade and that kind of stuff? Recipe, Widow Burst from the Bone Piles and Cordia. 130k? Oh my gosh, for the recipe? I think you got lucky on that. Let's see. Maybe not. Look at this. A Blossom Burst? Is that one? What? Dude, no way. No way. Oh my gosh. 37k. Why is it going for that much? Well, the regional sale rate is 3k, I guess. That is crazy. Congratulations on that sale. The long blade plans, probably a lot because that's like one of the super rare ones, right? The fell steel. Let's look. So I want to watch TV. I just crafted, I think probably before you joined the stream, I just crafted a blacksmithing one, the Felcore harness today, and I'll make like 30k on it. The Phantom Blade, I think I have to make it. I think the last Phantom Blade I sold, I think I sold it for 13k. I'll have to craft another one. It's hard to keep up, right? Like if you craft everything all the time, like that takes a lot of time. So it just takes time to do it. You know what I mean? So it's like I could sell a Phantom Blade and then like I'll get lazy and I won't craft it for like another 2 weeks or something, because there's just so much. There's so much stuff out there. There's so many ways to make gold. Yeah, so I did my blacksmithing, engineering, and jewel crafting TSM groups that I created like for myself. I've got the blacksmithing and engineering shared on Discord, and I've got it broken down to where if I just want to craft like current stuff, I'll click on current stuff, right? And then that will give me, well, I'll show you real quick. So like this is how I've got it set up. That's not mine. Let's see. We got it. Yes, and so you're right. You just click the restock, but there's a lot of restock, right? So, like, here's what I do. So right now, I'm planning on doing this with more, but I've got my blacksmithing, and so if I just want to craft current, I'll just click on current, right? Or if I just want to do like the 87s, the novice gear, I can do it like that. Because sometimes when you do all this, it can be like overwhelming, right? There's like 45 minutes of crafting and buying, and it takes time. So then here's my old world stuff. And then I put it in old world. And if I just ran all old world, it would give me a bunch of stuff. Because there's a bunch of old world stuff that makes gold. And like to make all this, like if it pops up, would be a crazy amount of time. You know what I mean? So I'll do it and then I'll go through it. And then I have one here. This is like things that I craft 30 of. And then once they're selling well, like once I find out like, hey, this sells a lot, then I'll move that item to craft 60. And then if it sells a lot more, I'll move it to craft 100 if there's something in there like that. So yeah, so I'll do the TSM group thing, but it's still, it still can be a lot when you're managing different characters. Make the Mecha Mogul engineering mount from the Motherlode 80k. Alright, so D-Dark, my question is, how is that super easy? I have that recipe, but don't you have to farm the mats for it? Like, can't you only get them for, like, how do you get the mats for it? My understanding is you have to farm them from the dungeon, the Motherlode. And so I've never crafted that mount, even though I farmed the crap out of it. Don't you have to have glasses to go farm the mounts? And don't you have to like run it once per day on Mythic to get certain things? Like, isn't it a pain in the butt to get the mounts for it? So I sell the flying machine, the Kypyrium rocket, and the Mechgineer chopper. But the Felcore harness sells by far the fastest. Easy. Alright, so this is what we got on that transmog run. Same thing, right? High prices, but no sell rate. So we'll just list them and see what happens. I mean, that's all we can do, right? Okay, so you say you have the engineering Azurite helm, and you run it on Mythic and Heroic. So you can run it on Mythic once, right? Once a day or once a week, and then you can run Heroic. Can you rerun? I thought you could only do Heroics once per day. So Mythic once a week, and aren't Heroics once per day? Yeah. I may have to do it, right? Oh, another mount that I try to sell is the ATV. That's another mount from BFA where you've got to get the supercharged engine and then the chassis thing from Mechagon. Not from Mechagon. It's from the Motherlode. It's from Mechagon. So you have one engineering craft and one blacksmithing craft, and you make the ATV. And let me look and see. Somebody was saying 13K on my realm. I forget what that was about though. 13K. I forget what it was though. Yeah, I actually got those when they were current. The recipes for that. Not on this character though. Let's see. The Fell Steel. Okay, Fell Steel Longblade, right? So on my realm right now, the price is 1 million gold for the Fell Steel Longblade. And then the actual Fell Steel Longblade is 50k. And it looks like that. I don't get it. But that's what it is. You do not have to do it on hard mode to get the drop. Like I said, it was current when I did it, but I believe one of them drops from the dog, and then the other one, I think they both drop from the dog, but I'm not sure. I don't remember if it has to be on Mythic or not. I'll have to look into making that Mecha Mogul because So to make the Mecha Mogul, it essentially takes you a couple weeks, right? If you run it on Heroic once and then Mythic once, so you would just have to spend you would just have to go park somebody outside there. Oh no, I got slowed by something. This is bad. See, like I ran right by these guys with a huge mob chasing me, and none of these guys decided, hey, we're going to go help our buddy take this guy down. I had to go back and tag him. That's annoying. Yeah, transmog farming can be fun. Like right now, there's not a lot, much else going on. So I'm just working on setting up my TSM profile, finding new farms. Yeah. Crafting different kinds of stuff, so there's a bunch of stuff that I didn't know I could make code on that I didn't know yet. Like I found out that adamantite scopes, like an old world engineering adamantite scope, make like 20 or 30 gold each. So I was like, yeah, I'll go learn that and start crafting those. A Gulak girdle, 4,000. Again, this is just like same stuff. High price, no sale rate. Running on normal to get whatever else I'm missing. The last boss pretty much drops 2 of each reason. The blade plans were 1 million gold on this server. It was 1 million gold. Now that doesn't mean that anybody's going to buy it for that, right? Like I think there could be like one person selling it for that right now. It doesn't mean that it's going to go for that. So this realm, this is Emerald Dream in NA. It was a PvP RP realm. Okay, and it says it's full pop. It says it's high pop. It's not full. So it's weird because it used to be big, right? Because it was PvP and RP, but then when they got rid of that, now it's just an RP realm. So the thing that sort of sucks about it is I doubt that there's a lot of people joining RP realms, so I don't think the realm is going to grow very much. Yeah, 500k. It's about that on most servers from what TSM says, I think. Yeah, it's way overpriced. I mean, like, I could buy it, for 1,000,000 gold, but I'm like, well, I mean, I don't need it, right? Because the Fellblade itself is selling for 50k, but it's got like an 0.1 sell rate. Like, I can make Sulfurion's hammer. The last one I made took me like, it literally probably took me 6 months to sell. So, blacksmithing and engineering has been a really cool gold maker for me this expansion. And you know what else makes a lot of gold that I'm surprised? I think last week, so I set my TSM up. I ran the TSM scans like we were talking about, and I crafted everything at the beginning of the week. And I've just been reposting. And I think I made just like, I just did my video this morning. I have to edit it. I think I made like 65k or something like that, just from one TSM scan, because a lot of the level 87 rings on this realm at least still sell for like 5, 6, 900 gold, and the 262s are still selling for like 3, 4k. Oh really? Yeah, they go faster. So look at these guys. They let this guy out and he just murders them. It's never a good idea to try to use these really powerful bad guys like to help you, right? Figure people would learn, don't make a deal with the devil, but alright, we killed him. Alright, Tangleheart Spalders. Let's see what those are. Well, I can't tell right now because they are in combat. The name, you mean just like these nameplates? Just my regular nameplates for like people and stuff? Creeper Staff. Yeah, so these are shadowed unit frames, and then the other ones are an add-on called Plater, Plater. It's sort of a complex nameplate thing, actually. There's a lot of different options. Then you can like track what debuffs like enemies have, what buffs you have. You can track all kinds of stuff, and it's sort of like, it's cool, right? Like, but this is what it looks like. So like, if you just go download it, these are all the options that you have to do things, and you can move it all on the axis and all kinds of crap. It's actually sort of complicated, but the cool thing is with Dragonflight, they're giving us the ability to move a lot of that stuff, right? I haven't checked it out yet, but they're giving us the ability to customize our UI, which is something I can't believe they haven't done before, right? That seems like that'd be pretty standard. All right, that time we picked up this 10,000 gold. Yeah, right. Where did I find my restocking options? So for me, I made my restocking options. So what I did was these are all ones that I made right here. These are actually on my Discord, and I'm going to use these like, not for right now. I just have blacksmithing up and engineering and jewel crafting that I have to put up, but pretty much the crafting options on TSM, you have to put everything into groups, right? So for example, blacksmithing old world, you have to put the items that you want in here, and then you go to operations, and then my auctioning operations, this is how I want it to interact with the auction house, and this is how I want to restock. So like my crafting operations, like this one here, restock, this is I want to restock 1, and I want the minimum profit to be 30% of crafting. So if it's going to give me 30% profit from crafting, then I want it to restock 1, right? And that's about as basic as it gets. This is like, if the item is greater than a sell rate of 1, then I want it to restock. Actually, I need to update that, don't I? So that one was actually messed up. This one I want to restock 100 if it's 20% profit. So that's how you set them up. You go to your crafting options, and then you make up a crafting one, like, you know, oh, I want to restock 5 if they make 30% of crafting, and then you assign that to a group, and then when you run the report, it will populate it for you. This isn't a good tune to do an example on because I don't have a lot of recipes on this guy. But you would go here, TSM groups, and then you would just select whatever you want. Like I could select everything, restock items, and then it'll tell me based on those parameters, like what to do, right? So like this one, I want to make 5 of them, but I already have 2 in the bank or in the auction house, so it's only going to tell me to craft 3. So that's how you do it. I mean, I know that's sort of like it can be confusing. I will give it that for sure. All right, what else did we get? We got this. Let's see. I'm a fan. I've been learning a lot from you in the art of gold making. Bluff Buff, what's up? Thank you. I appreciate that. The channel is really doing pretty well. I started this 25 weeks ago, however many months that is, and I'm already at 1,200 subs, which is surprised me, really, but I'm having fun with it, so thank you, man. I'm glad that it's doing well. Looks good, cheers. Wow, that's detailed. I heard that too. I can't believe they haven't before either. Yeah, they wanted WoW to be, yeah, so they're trying to get rid of the need for like third-party add-ons, right? Yeah, you could use the sale rate for sure. 75% of the listings it gives me. So what I've done to combat that, D-Dark, is I don't put everything. One of the things I didn't like about TSM groups from like some other people is they'll put everything by expansion. Like, this is all the blacksmithing stuff from Cataclysm, from this. That does me no good. I don't care what expansion it's from, neither does TSM, and it doesn't help me in my brain at all. So I just put all the old school stuff into one big category, and then the new content stuff into another category, because sometimes I just want to do the new school stuff, like the current content, because it's quicker to craft and there's not as much of it, right? So I'll run that report more often, and then I'll run like an old world report. And then I'll go through it, like you said, right? I'll go through it to click off this, click off that, click off that, if I don't want to craft something. Because sometimes it just takes forever. Like, I don't feel like buying 13 different items from the auction house to make a certain item that day. So I'll just click it off. All right, what did we get? This. We didn't really get anything too exciting. But yeah, the if greater than function. So I say that to say this: I don't typically put in items that I don't sell. And so when I want to look for an item, like, hey, I want to look for an item to add to a group, I'll do this. I'll go to TSM, and I do this every once in a while, just so I'm continually like adding things, because I don't want everything in the game in my TSM profile. I don't need that. So I'll go to reports, and I'll go to whatever profession. Like, I'll go to one of my guys that has more stuff. So blacksmithing, beard of war. I'll filter it by sale rate, and I'll just start scrolling, right? Like, I'll go down, oh, this is 0.35 with a 457 gold profit. Okay, inflatable mount shoes. Now you can look, I don't have this assigned to something already. So what I want to do is I'm now going to go into my operations here. Actually, I'm going to go into my groups, and I'm going to go to base, and I'm going to look at inflatable. I'm going to go to groups. I'm going to go to base. I'm going to go down here, inflatable mount shoes. All right, so I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to put it right over here into my old world blacksmithing. Okay, so that's I just found something that I want to craft in the future. So I find it, I add it to this. Now what I'll do from here is this has the operations to where when I auction it, I want to do it for 24 hours, a minimum of I want to do it for 130% minimum. So if I spend 100 gold on it, I want to make 30 gold profit. And then my normal, if it's not already on my auction house, is going to be 120% of DB market or regional average. I forget which one I have. And restocking. Now, when I run this restocking report on Old World, it should give me one of these to craft one if it makes 30% gold, 30% on crafting, and it's over 0.01 sell rate. Now, if these are something that they sell a lot of, like if I sell one and I keep having to repost it, then I'll move it down here into the craft 30. Okay. And then if that's too many, maybe I'll create another group that crafts 10, or I'll leave it in the craft 30 and then I'll just down it by 10, right? So that's how I find out sort of what to do on that. If that makes sense. I know that's getting into that's like a whole nother part of a TSM, right? Let's see. That's where I found restocking options. Looks good. Cheers. Get rid of that. Yep. I'd like to pick your brain. What do you think the likelihood of male 260 gear will be sell fast when Drag Theory release? I'm thinking that people will want to try out the new class and current content. Fluff buff that. I like that line of thinking. That's forward thinking there for sure. I think that's a great idea, and I also might jump on that bandwagon. But they're also giving us an option to like farm new gear for 252 gear, right? Like in the news, are they putting a new zone out like on the 15th of November where you'll be able to get 252 gear? So I guess I wouldn't stock up in it. Like I wouldn't spend $1 million gold in it and try to flip it. But I think that's the right line of thinking. All right, so let's do one more run of Iron Docks, and maybe we'll get something good. Mr. Nevernot, I believe it. Oh man, you know what? I read all the notes and stuff last night. I want to say it comes in the second phase because that's when Drag Theory released, and it's gonna be like. There's like one of their starting zone type things, I think, right? I was trying to view the TSM channel on your Discord, but it says the history is hidden. Well, let's see. Edit channel. Permissions. If I can find the option, I will get rid of that. Mention, manage message, read message history. Alright, so I've clicked it. So I'm new to a Discord is sort of like new to me. So I clicked on read message history. I said that is good to go. So I'm going to save the changes and then maybe you can get it there. Thank you for letting me know that, and hopefully that will work for you. Yeah, I think I just changed that. Yeah, let me know if that's. You can actually message me on Discord there if you want to. We can get that figured out. But that TSM is going to be continually updated. It takes time to do that. I mean, these content creators that like put out their full TSM profiles and stuff, I commend them because it does take time. My goal is to get somewhat of a framework, like a base. And then all I have to really do is just go by profession and create a group. And I've already got the things applied, right? Because the biggest thing is like, to me, is like creating operations, I think. And there's a guy, TRX Tracks. I think it's TR like 4X, but it's Trax Gaming. He's really good at explaining that. And the TSM, dude, the TSM Discord support is like phenomenal. They answer all the time. They answer questions. So I tried to leave mine simple, and I'm sort of learning as I go, right? And then do all that to when the new expansion comes out, and then everything's jacked up again, right? Do weapons from here sell? That's something that I've heard on the internet is true, but I have not actually experienced it. Well, I don't want to say I haven't experienced it, because a lot of times with transmog, I just see it as selling, and I don't really know, like, by the name of it, like, where it came from. You know what I mean? Like, we got a belt, we got a scepter, soul keeper, blah, blah, blah. All right. Alright, so let's do this run, and then let's go do, there's a pretty sweet, like wind scale farming has actually been pretty good, which I didn't think about in the past, but it's pretty good. And then there's actually some rep token farms that we did last week in like Terracar Forest. Might actually, yeah, maybe we'll do that one. And because they sell for like 76 gold each, it's crazy. Well, there's another blacksmithing transmog weapon that I sell. I sold one, so I made it, and then it took me a couple months to sell, but I made a couple, like, I think I made like 100,000 gold on it or something crazy. It's called the Witch Hunter Harvester, and it is an arduous process to get it. You have to get Marks of the World Tree from Mount Hyjal in the Molten Front, and it takes a long time to get it. But I do have it in my repertoire. Are you currently farming it? There's another thing you can do there too. Once you get that, if you like to farm Marks of the World Trees, there's a bag you can buy that has a chance to drop a pet that sells for like 20k or something. But dude, I spent so much time farming those things in the Molten Front. I am like, if I never go back there again, like I think I'd rather give somebody 20k to not go back there than to have a chance at getting that pet. All right, everybody, gather up, gather round, come, gather round, everyone. Yes, come, Oshir, gather round. Come on. Oh, you guys are taking forever. They're all the way back there. Come to me. Alright. Start killing. Death Web Belt, 18k. I'm so sure. Insize staff. Now that might be something. Nope, 0.01. Well, man, what if it sells for 22k though, right? What if? What if? You never know what a sell. I just sold a Zereth Mortis pet today, archetype of Malice. I just sold it for 14k. Let's see what we got this time. We don't want that. We don't need that. We got one of these. We got some lilac eggs and stuff. A belt. Another belt. This little staff thingy here. We don't need that. And that's what we got. So, let's just match whatever we have here. 14k, yikes, 18k. Man, I almost feel bad. I feel like I could lower that by a lot and maybe actually sell it, right? I mean, that seems ridiculous. All right, let's log out. Actually, let's try for the Headless Horseman one more time. I don't know what I'm going to main going into Dragonflight though. I'm thinking Druid and Warrior, but the Paladin is seeming pretty fun also. Probably not Drakthir because I want to main a tank. I probably will get a Drakthir though. Let's see. Haven't sold anything yet. I just cleared all of my banks out this morning for the weekly clear out video. I just have to edit it and get it up. I'll probably get that up later tonight or tomorrow. Let's see. And I don't have my TSM for jewel crafting on this computer. I have to transfer it over still. It's on my one downstairs, so I can't run a report there real quick and show you all that. Well, this is what I have listed, 217k just in necks and rings. So I just sold necks and rings, 87s, 100s, 262s last week. And I went from, let's see. This is how much I made last week. I was at 726k, and then now I'm at 778k. So like 52k just in necks and rings. I mean, I've just, you know, crafted them all like one day and just been reselling. Yeah, the Headless Horseman, I've been farming it for years and haven't gotten it. I did get both Brewfest mounts though this week. I will probably never ride them, but I do have them for the collection. You know what? I actually wonder how many mounts I have. 391. Okay. I like the way Paladin feels to play as a tank. No lie, I came into one of these the other day and almost wiped on it. I was like baffled how that was possible, but it is. The odds are not always in your favor, and you may at some point come into this easy thing here and almost wipe. It was crazy. Nope, didn't get it that time. Let's see, where's my Hearthstone set at? Eliza on. Alright, so we'll just log out. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's fly to Shatrath City and let's see what we're going to farm out there. I kind of have in my mind a farm specifically for Outland, like a series of, I don't know, videos or something, farms or guide or whatever for Outland farming. Let's see. Let's see, I can... Alright, one second, I'm trying to figure out the my Discord here. It's got a the TSN profile evidently can not be seen, so I don't know how to fix that. I'll have to look into that. Alright, so let's go here. Let's see. Permissions. View channel. Allows members to view this channel by default. That sounds like, I mean, it's checked. Should be able to see it. Yeah, I don't know, it's checked to be able to view the channel, so I'm not sure. Not positive. Alright, here we go. We are going to go, well, let's get into a different set here. Let's get into our feral spec. Let's see what we're gonna farm for the next like 15-20-ish minutes here. Let's see what sells. Auctioning. We need to do this. So let's see. Nether scale. Spell it right, I guess. Nether dragon scale is going for 43. Wind scale is going for 75. Okay. Or the damp scale basilisk eye for 52. Or the dread fang venom sac is going for 86. I think we'll do these. So let's buy Dark Moon Firewater. Because we're going to be doing some skinning. Let's make sure we got our speed set on here. Oh, by the way, for the speed set, check out this item I got the other day. Plus 55 speed. That's pretty sick. Open all bots. Okay. Alright, Shamrock City, that's Dalaran, we don't want that. We want Sharath. There we go. Okay, now we are going to just stay here in Terakar Forest. And we're going to go like just around in this area and then just kill these spiders here. And also basilisks. I think the gold per hour is actually going to be pretty good. Alright, let's see what Ludaprazor does. So we can just, let's do our Dark Moon Firewater. We can just start killing everything we see. And we're also getting knot hide leather, but what we really want to kill over here, to get to the right spot, are the spiders. Let's get, I think we have to be up here a little farther. Yeah, the Dreadfang Lurkers, that's what we're after. Because they drop the Venom Sacs. And those are the rep tokens that sell, and they sell actually really really well. I was surprised. See, there's a Dreadfang Venom Sac, 0.21 sale rate, and almost 2,500 sold a day, and they're 87 gold. We're also killing these. We'll go down around this little pond too because they drop something as well. The damp scale like basilisk eye, and that's sells for like, I don't know, 50, 60-ish gold right now. So it's crazy that like these old farms like this can like be more profitable than like the current content, just because the current content is almost over. Also, we got a chance at like getting some Coriamore spawning around here. That gave me 2 motes of fire and a fell iron ore. Just that one node there. Yeah, I think this farm is actually better than my Clefto farm that I like doing. So evidently in Dragonflight, you can spec into mining, and you can, like, if you spec into the right way, you can make it to where you can actually mine while you are mounted, which is nice because currently there is no way to mine while you're mounted. Druids get out of their flight form. Even like, so you can get the shredder mount, right? And then anybody can herb while they're mounted. But there's nothing to like help people mine while they're mounted, which I think is dumb. So they're allowing that in Dragonflight. And then you just kill these here, and these of course have a chance to drop all of the old school Burning Crusade patterns as well. I mean, you'd have to get like super lucky, but the damn scale basilisk guy is what we're after. And you're also just skinning knot hide as well. And these crystal infused leather, they're actually, well, they're right now they're selling for like 6 gold each, or to 8 gold. So it's another thing you get from this farm. And fell scales, that looks like those are selling for like 7 gold each also. Pretty good. Crystal infused leather, nice. So this is Old Man Barlow right here, right up here. He has a quest, this quest right here, Crocolisk in the City. It's not every day. You have a chance though to get this quest and bring a baby crocolisk to Old Man Barlow if you can find them fishing northeast of Shatrath City by Silmer Lake. Okay, so you can do that, and then you can go fishing. And you'll turn that in, you have a chance to get a pet. Yeah, today may be it. So where's Silmer Lake, right? It said go fishing. Oh Lord, I gotta clear this out. Night Camp, Korthia, Allies. Oh, I lost it. Fishing. Bring baby crawlers. You can find them fishing northeast of Shatrath City by Silmer Lake. Okay, so here's Shatrath City. Are we in Silmer Lake? Oh yeah, we are. Alright, so let's just go fishing right here, see if we can catch a crocolisk. Turn it in, have a chance at a pet. I just sold a pet that you can get from this bag for like 5K this morning. So who knows how many casts we're gonna have to do here. I don't think that's foolish. I don't want to mess around with like trying to find a group and everything for heroic jailer kill. I would pay it. Because you get the mount still, right? It's 90k for the mount. I would pay it in a heartbeat. And it's one of the reasons for making gold, right? Yep. I would do it, man. Sometimes this Old Man Barlow will send you to like Stormwind or something. But since it's just right here, I figure we'll just try it out. Yeah. I ran all of the faded raids on normal with my monk. Of course, it was like a 296 tank, so I was way over geared. But I didn't really know any of the fights. I just signed up and cleared them all pretty easy. Yeah. Yeah, I main tank, and tank mechanics are pretty easy in raids in general. Yep. I think on all three raids, I think I only wiped like 3 times between all 3 of them. But I got the Jigglesworth mount. Oh yeah, for the Mythic Plus, I think mine's like, I want to say it's like 2600 something. It was pretty. It wasn't too bad actually to get this. Season 4 was probably the easiest season. Season 1 was hard. Prideful was a hard affix to pug on. Because you could have like a DPS or anybody, you pull that one mob that messes you up, and then boom, you got Prideful in a spot that you don't need it. Yeah, season 1 was hard. Golden Darter. I just need to catch this crocolisk. It said do it in Silmore Lake, which is where I'm at. So, it's currently 2 o'clock here where I'm at. And we had, at my work, we had to do inventory. So I literally worked from 2 a.m. until like 11 today. I'm tired. And then I came home and made my video for the week of sales, and then going live for a little bit. Bought the goop for the fishing mount. I got the feeling the price will skyrocket. That's a good idea. I feel like this fishing quest is a setup, right? Like, I feel like they should have let me catch it by now. Maybe I'll have better luck if I go into like a pool of fish somewhere. Okay, let's go to a pool of fish. If we can find a pool of fish. It didn't say anything about a pool of fish, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't have that mount, and I've tried to fish for the goop, but I've never gotten it. I hate fishing. It's like the worst. Yeah. So, Aaron, you know what? I think typically you do like have to go to Stormwind or like Ogrimmar, right? But this one specifically says baby crocolisk. Bring a baby crocs and old man Barlow. You can find him fishing. Okay, you know what? You know how I read You know how I read that? It says you can find him fishing in this lake, so it means you can find old man Barlow fishing in this lake. How stupid. Okay, Blizzard, if I got the quest from old man Barlow, why would you need to tell me in the quest to turn it into the man and where he's located? You literally have to be by him to get the quest. I read that as you can find the crocolisk in the lake. 50k, that's not bad. Finally got the goop a week ago, yeah. Alright, so yeah, let's go to Stormwind real quick then. Oh, the best way to get to Stormwind, actually. I don't have... Actually, I'll just go to Shatroth City. That's the best way, because all of my portals is down right now. Alright. Let's see. But this Dreadfang Venom Sac right here, this is what I was after. 86 gold. Pretty good, right? And then even this, the crystal infused leather, 8 gold. It's a nice little touch to add to that farm. And then the damp scale right here, 52. This is a really good farm. One of the followers, she turned me on to this farm last live stream. It was pretty good. Hello, Dominique. Oh yeah, making gold during the Hallows End event. Yeah, I'm glad that you found that. No way, you sold. What pet did you sell for 30K? Oh yeah, yeah, gold making. Yeah, well, that's cool, man. Gold making is a whole nother way to look at the game, right? I typically do a lot of Mythic Plus and gold making. Those are sort of my my go-tos. And I think I can catch the Crocolisk here. Oh, the little black cat. Oh, you know what? I want to get them so bad. But you know what I don't want to do so bad is farm the candy trees. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. Like right now, I have 24, and I think they're what, 150 each. Yeah, I've already got the achievement. Yep. But that is so awesome that you sold that for 30K. Yeah, that's so awesome. I don't know if that's GG or Giggy. I'm sorry, but I would get. I got the Crocolisk, by the way. Nice. I would open it. If I were you, I would not sell the Fell Steel Plan. I would sell the blade, because the blade you can sell over and over again, right? So you're gonna want to learn that to craft it. Hands down, my fake gold making advice in the artificial world of Azeroth as a professional, I would open that and just craft the blade. 100%. Oh yeah, yeah. I would take that to the bank, buddy. I would learn that, and then if you ever find another one, you can sell the pattern, right? But the blade is going to bring you in profit long term. So the thing about gold, so this is an MMORPG, right? Like, and gold making is like a long term like way to play the game. You know what I mean? Like you're buying it, you're like investing, right? It's not like you're playing I don't know, Modern Warfare or something like that. Like this is a game where gold making, you can invest and have returns and stuff like that. Oh, y'all see what I did there? Toothy's bucket. Let's go. Right here. So okay, so this is funny. You guys may think this is funny. I made a video. The Burning Crusade time walking. You can buy those little fishing bags for like, I think it's like 50 time warp badges, might be 150. And then you can get them. If not, this is the only other way to get those, right? And so you can get Toothy's bucket, right? Toothy's bucket. Now watch this. I'm gonna open it, okay? I opened it. And then you go here to Toothy in your pet journal, right? And you have to cage it, okay? You got to cage it, right? So you put it in a cage, and then you list it. So in this video that I made, it showed me opening the bags, winning the buckets, and then it showed me doing this, literally looking up. Oh man, is there none listed? Ooh, okay. It literally showed me looking them up on the auction house and how much they were going for. And with the video got a couple like 1,000 views, I think. And within like the first like few hours, there were people on there and they were like, they're bind on pickup. You can't even sell them. This video sucks. And I was like, you have to open the bucket and cage the pet. I literally step by step went through that and showed you on the auction house that they're actually selling. So anyway, I thought that was funny. Internet, right? Anyway, I'm going to end the stream for today. I'm going to go ahead and get actually some of this stuff listed probably right here. Sell off some of this garbage there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and list some of these things that we just farmed. Some fell scales right there. Some adamantite right there. Some eternium ore right there. Nice. Fell steel. Okay, the motes. Damp scales. Boom. Crystal infused leather. Boom. Sacks. Boom. And yes, now I have to go. All right, so hey, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the conversation. Subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, like the video, all that kind of stuff. Thank you so much for stopping by and choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I appreciate it. Have a good one. It's a game. Have fun playing it, and until next time, I'll catch you.